effect and allele frequencies. Allele frequency in a group may be very different from those of population prior to the event. Even some alleles may be missing entirely. The smaller population will also be more susceptible to the effects of genetic drift for generations until its numbers return to the normal. Effect potentially causing even more alleles to be lost. Examples in human evolution. It is theorized based on genetic evidence that a few tens of thousands of years ago the population Homo sapiens was reduced for a period to a few thousand or tens of thousands of people. Such bottlenecks would explain the extremely low level of genetic diversity found within our species, with contrasted with others such as chimps. Cheetah. All cheetahs shared a small number of alleles, less than 1% diversity, as if all cheetahs are identical twins. If we see in picture, cheetah population in drastically reduced. Populations occur, only three different alleles remain. Original cheetah population contained 25 different alleles of particle gene. Bottle effect 10,000 years ago, Ice Age, last 100 years, poaching and loss of habitat, northern elephant seals. Example, northern elephant seals have reduced genetic variation most likely due to being hunted. Population bottleneck in 1890 due to overhunting. Hunting reduced their population size to as few as 20 individuals at the end of the 19th century. Now over 30,000, very little variation left in the population. Next we discuss the founder effect. In population genetics, the founder effect is the loss of genetic variations that occurs when a new population is established by a very small number of individuals from a larger population. A founder effect occurs when a new colony is started by a few members of the original population. The small population size means that the colony may have reduced genetic variations from the original population. A known random sample of the gene in the original population. Next, we discuss the bottleneck effect. A population bottleneck is when a population size becomes very small quickly, usually due to the catastrophic environment event, hunting a species to near extinct, habitat destruction. When the size of population is reduced too quickly, many leaves and the gene variation of the and the example of bottleneck effect, northern elephant seals have reduced genetic variation most likely due to being hunting. Hunting reduced their population size to as a few as 20 individuals at the end of 19th century. Since then, their population have rebounded to over 30,000, but the genes still carry the marks of their bottleneck. They have less variations than a population of southern elephant seals that have not been hunting. When disaster strikes, an ecosystem can change very quickly. When an event causes a drastic decrease in a population, it can cause a type of genetic drift called a bottleneck effect. This can be caused by natural disaster like an earthquake or volcano eruption. Today, the humans through overhunting, deforestation, and population. When most members of a population die suddenly, genetic variation goes down and the frequencies at which different alleles are found in the population can change in a big way. Remember that allele are different forms of a specific gene located in the same place on a chromosome. If you see a picture, it's a original population, Bornell effect, surviving population, new population. Let's see how the bottleneck illustration can be applied here. In the original population above, there are green, orange, and red individuals living in habitat. Orange, in the original population above, there are green. There are majority of colors in the population. These colors represent alleles for a color gene. When disaster strikes, only a few random individuals make it out alive. As you can see, by pure luck, most of the survivors are red, within a few green and just one orange. Over time, the population grows again, but now the majority of members are red and there are just a few orange. This is very different from the original population before the disaster happened. This illustrates that when a Bornell effect happens, the variety in a population can be decreased and the proportions of different alleles can change completely.